Hello YouTube, Happy New Year. This is Frugal and welcome to the first episode of Season 3 of the Frooglesim news for today, Sunday, January the 8th. First up, EasyDock version 2 release. Now, as I previewed in the last news show, EasyDock version 2 is now available. It's not yet up on the Flight 1 store, but you can download it and buy it from the Sim Forum support forums. If you're an existing EasyDock user, there's instructions there on downloading a coupon that drops the price to around $12. If you bought version 1 of EasyDock after December 1st, 2016, you can get the new version for free. Now, basically, EasyDock version 2 is an evolution of the old EasyDock, adding new effects, new dynamic effect modeling, and a completely overhauled user interface. New features include camera roll and horizon hold, which works to keep your head level with the horizon as the aircraft turns. Now, I'm told that's not actually incredibly realistic because it's not actually what real pilots do. It is what I do when I'm flying around on my motorcycle, but whatever. But it certainly adds a ton of feeling of motion into the cockpit when you turn. A few people are pointing out in the forums that while this is great, the developer of EasyDock was silent for a few years and only seems to have woken up from his slumber in the face of a competitive product arriving, that being FSFX Package's chase plane. Who knows how long it will stick around this time. That said though, I do have EasyDock version 2. I do actually prefer it to chase plane, but that's really probably because I have years of experience with EasyDock and it just feels more like home to me. Expect a video review soon and check out the forums link in the show notes below for more information on how to download and buy it. Next up, while I was away, the TFDi 717 released. TFDi Design's long-awaited 717 study aircraft finally released, and it is an incredibly accurate rendition of the Boeing 717. It features 2K resolution textures, completely accurate systems displays in the cockpit, a terrain radar from Milviz, and a working weather radar supporting both Rex WX Advantage, Active Sky 2016, and Active Sky Next. It features accurate system simulations throughout and accurate flight dynamics, and the aircraft, this was a surprise, also supports cockpit sharing for up to 7 people. Overall, it's a very impressive product, so much so that Airline to Sim have hinted about doing a training video series for it. The developers, though, have said that there's still stuff that they want to extend and add to the TFDi Design 717, and they are working on doing just that. Updates, of course, will be completely free for existing customers. It is available right now for all versions of FSX and Prepared version 2 and version 3, and I forgot to make a note of the price. I think it's around $60 or $70. Check out the TFDidesign.com link in the show notes below. Next up, another huge release, A2A's Captain of the Ship Constellation. As I previewed last year, the A2A Connie Captain of the Ship is now available, and it too is incredible. First, bear in mind that this is actually 2 products wrapped up in one. It's an A2A Accusim 049 model Constellation and a Captain of the Ship expansion for it. It is a study-level period airliner. It features a real-time load manager, custom and accurate Sperry autopilot custom gauges, authentic and accurate flight model, highly detailed and accurate simulation of all the key engine components, including the superchargers, oil and cow flaps, plugs, and much, much, much more. Captain of the Ship also adds an AI crew into the aircraft who will help you manage the load properly, but also offer unique challenges, such as VIPs in the passengers, emergencies, and feedback on your performance, not only from the cockpit crew, but also from the paying people in the back of the aircraft. It is, again, an incredible experience, completely immersive, and I believe well worth the investment. $59.99 for the FSX version, $59.99 for the Prepared Academic version, $79.99 for the Prepared Pro version. Now, the 2 different Prepared versions are really based on which version of Prepared you actually own and use. Next up, also while I was away, Airline to Sim's 777 Cadet Training Program released. Airline to Sim's latest training series is now available, covering, of course, the PMDG 777. If you aren't familiar, Ben Weston enlists the help of real pilots to provide video training for specific aircraft types that is beyond comprehensive and completely engrossing. The PMDG 777 Cadet program spans 24 videos, starting with an introduction to the aircraft and the systems before diving into real-world flights, each with a different focus, from visual approaches to RNAV approaches, auto lands, go-arounds, circle to land, rejected takeoffs, and much, much more. The Airline to Sim 777 Cadet Training Video Program is available for $39.99. It does look also like a pretty exciting year for Airline to Sim, with series also planned covering the TFDi 717, the FS Labs A320, and the PMDG 747 version 3. More information about the product is available at airlinetosim.com, linked in the show notes below. Also, while I was away, Pilot Edge expanded. They have expanded outside of California. Now, for those that don't know, Pilot Edge is an online air traffic control service manned by paid professional controllers that's available not only for desktop simmers to use, but also flight schools. The focus is very much on highly accurate air traffic control interaction, and it is a fantastic tool for getting familiar with procedures and radio chatter before getting into a real aircraft. Their expansion is called the Western Expansion, and it expands to cover Aspen, Denver, Portland, Phoenix, Seattle, San Francisco, and Salt Lake City. This makes it possible to do some pretty lengthy flights now on Pilot Edge with full ATC coverage. In addition to the primary airports that I listed above, though, they will also be rotating in airports every 2 weeks, including Albuquerque, Eagle County, Reno, Yakima Air, Sacramento, Spokane, and Monterey, among others. Now, Pilot Edge is a paid service at $19.95 per month. Adding in the Western expansion, the cost per month rises to $34.90. You can get 25% off if you pay for an annual subscription, making it $179 for the basic service, or $329 to include the Western expansion. More information at the Pilot Edge link in the show notes below. Moving over to X-Plane now with sad news. Orbex Project X. John Venomer had previously teased something called Project X a little while ago, and it was in fact a project to bring Orbex sceneries to X-Plane. Yay! They even posted screenshots of Mig's field that were 98% complete and by many standards actually ready to release to the market. However, in an update, John has said that Orbex always assesses new and other platforms, and while they were seriously thinking of coming to X-Plane, they have since decided to cancel the project. Specific reasons for the decision were not given. However, John did say that they are bringing sceneries to Aerofly FS later this year and plan to have a formal announcement around the time of Flight SimCon 2017 in June. They are also looking into Prepared V4's SDK, which is interesting because that implies that Prepared version 4 is not that far away. My personal guess is 6 months. He also mentioned that they will be exploring the new Dovetail sim, but that's not available to them or indeed anyone else yet. More information on John's full announcement at the orbexsystems.com forum link in the show notes below. Sticking with X-Plane, Betty X Bella Coola release. Video you're watching is from my good friend Thomas Rasmussen. It is linked in the show notes below. Do check it out, subscribe and give him a like. Bella Coola is from the maker of the amazing Stuart scenery, which is easily one of the best sceneries available for X-Plane. It covers Charlie Yankee Bravo Delta, 11 kilometers northeast of Bella Coola, British Columbia. The scenery covers the airport itself at a resolution of 2 centimeters per pixel, which frankly is nuts, as well as the surroundings, including Tweedsmuir Park, at a resolution of 50 centimeters per pixel, and giving you a total of 275 square kilometers of scenery. Interestingly, also comes with winter textures. Also features animated trees and animated other objects, works in X-Plane 10 and 11, and the price is $24 from the xplane.org store, linked in the show notes below. And final story, still with X-Plane, Nimbus Studios released KMIA, or Miami International, HD version 2. Again, video you're watching here is from Thomas Rasmussen and linked in the show notes below. Nimbus released version 2 of their Miami International scenery for X-Plane, fully updated with HD everything. It includes all buildings in the airport and also models the surrounding area. It has been optimized for performance. The airport is completely modeled as well, which means you get more than 100 gates as well as all the cargo areas and terminal interiors. The scenery package also ships with charts for departures, stars, and instrument approaches. The price, $24.95 from the xplane.org store, linked as always in the show notes below. That's it For this first show of 2017, I am certain to have missed stuff because I kind of focused on the big stories that happened while I was away. Do leave me a comment in the comment section below if you feel I missed something critical. I'll take a look and see if I should include it in next week's show. Until before then though, because I'm hoping to get lots of videos out, my name is Frugal. Thank you so very much for watching. Happy 2017, and I'll see you all very soon.